โรงเรียนอัสสัมชัญสมุทรปราการ วิชาคอมพิวเตอร์มัธยมศึกษาปีที่ 6 ใช้โปรแกรม SketchUp สอนโดย มิตร ปิยธิดา และมาสเตอร์ เจอร์วิน
Hello everyone, welcome to our class with Miss Piyathida and Master Jerwen. Now today, we're going to create a simple house. Now when you first open the SketchUp, you will see the Welcome to SketchUp dialog box. So now, we're going to choose a template. So in this class, we are going to use meter. Why meter? Meter is the easiest way to convert unit. So let's go and click the meter. Now, here is the environment of the SketchUp. As you notice, in our interface, you will see there 3 lines. So we have the blue line, the red line, and the green line. So what are those lines? Those lines are what we call axes. The global axis lines are the red, green, and blue lines that are normally seen in the drawing window. The point where these lines cross is called the origin. That means the center is what we call origin. The red line is the x-axis. The red line is the x-axis. The green line is the y-axis. And the blue line is what we call z-axis or z-axis. Is vertical one. So what is the purpose of this axis? The purpose of this is to straighten the line that we are going to create in SketchUp along with this axis. So now let's start drawing our rectangle. So first, you're going to use rectangle. On your panel, you select the rectangle. And then we're going to draw a rectangle. Since this is our first time, we are just going to estimate. As you can see, we have here a person where we can refer our drawing. So now let's start drawing our rectangle. First click, next click. So let's try to orbit our drawing. Okay, as simple as this. Next tool we're going to use is the push and pull. Right here. Okay. So now, what is push and pull? The push and pull tool is a simple creature. Use it to extrude flat surface into 3D shapes. It works like everything else in SketchUp by clicking. You click a face once to start pushing and pulling it. Move your cursor until you like what you see, and then click again to stop pushing and pulling. Now we're going to use it. Click it, then click on this surface and drag it up. Click and drag it up. To lock it, again to lock it, another click. So for me, I'm going to lock it like this. Now, next tool that we're going to use is line tool. Line tool is over here. It looks like a pencil. So click that, and we're going to draw. Okay, we're going to draw from this top of the box. When you see the line, these lines, the first line, and find the midpoint. So from that midpoint, click and drag it to the other midpoint and click to lock. Now it looks like this. Next, we're going to use the move tool. Alright, so move tool, what you're going to do is you go to the line that you have created and find the midpoint. When you find the midpoint, click and drag it up along with the blue axis. Make sure that the blue axis text is appearing so that it will go up straight. So drag it and then type 1.5. That means you're going to create a 1.5 tall roof, and then hit enter. Alright, it looks like this. This is a simple house only. Next, again, let's use the line tool and draw it from this endpoint to the other endpoint, just like this. And if you're using 3-button mouse, the easiest way to activate the orbit tool is to click the ruler of your mouse. So look at this. I am using line tool, but if I'm going to click the middle button of my mouse, it will automatically activate the orbit tool. Look at this. Okay, I'm using line tool, but if I click the ruler, it will automatically activate the orbit tool so that you can easily move around to your model. So I'm going to use the ruler and move it around. Okay, next, from this endpoint to the other endpoint along with red line, make sure you see the red line and lock it. Now it should be look like this now. Alright, so now next, let's use push and pull. Okay, and we're going to push this back a little bit, just like 30 centimeters. So now we are using meters. So if we want to get 30 centimeters, so in 1 meter, it's 100 centimeters. So now we're going to push back this one by 0.3, this face. So click your mouse on this face and push and type 0.3 in your keyboard. As you can see, I just push it back by 0.3 or 30 centimeters or 1 ruler. So let's continue with each side. It should be the same. So push back and type 0.3. Enter. Next, rotate. Push back, 0.3, enter. The other side, push back, 0.3, enter. So now, it should be look like this. Next, we're going to create a simple door. So now, let's use shapes again, rectangle tool, and estimate our door. So as you can see, here is the lady. Maybe above the lady, we can create our door. So let's select shapes, click and drag, and try to estimate. Okay, just like this. Alright, so now you have a door. Now, next tool that we're going to use, let's use the offset tool. Offset tool, this one will create another shape which is the same with the shape that you want to select, and it will automatically create an offset. So just like this, look at this. So example, I'm going to zoom in, use your ruler of your mouse to zoom in. So right here, as you can see, where you're gonna see the indicator, that means you go that way. So now example, from this, click and then drag, as you can see. So for me, I'm just going to type 0.05. That means 5 centimeters. 0.05, that is 5 centimeters. Now when you're done, next, use lines and go to the bottom part of your door and draw a line right here and also the other side. Okay. Next, use eraser and delete the bottom part line of this door. So it should be look like this. Okay. Next, this will be your door frame. Now let's pull this one a bit so that it will create a 3D shapes. Now let's pull this, click and pull and type 0.05 as well. 0.05. So as you can see, it will look like this. So that will be your door frame. Okay, next, after you've done that, we're going to create a simple doorknob. So it may not look reality or real, but this is just only an example. But later on, we will know how to create doorknob. That looks like reality. Now let's zoom in using our mouse and use our mouse ruler to use orbit automatically. And we're going to create circle. So you can see the circle on the shape tool where you can see the arrow. Just click that arrow and you can select the circle. Next, zoom in and estimate where you're gonna put your doorknob. So now let's try to put it right here. Okay, click and drag and type 0.05, enter. Alright, now let's pull this one using push and pull and type 0.05 as well. So it looks like this. Okay, now when you're done, let's go and create windows. Okay, let's estimate again our windows. So now we're going to use the rectangle tool. Okay, and we're going to create our window. Click and drag right there. Draw a line inside the box, like midpoint to midpoint, midpoint to another midpoint, and the other side midpoint to midpoint. Then use offset tool. Offset, okay, by 0.05, 0.05, enter. Also here, double click, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Then we can delete the lines inside using eraser tool. So right here, yeah, just like that. And then what we're gonna do, we're going to pull this up by 0.02 maybe, or 0.05 as well, 0.05. Alright, so it looks like this. So we have our window. Okay, now next is the next one is we're going to select this window and we're going to copy this. So by using select tool, draw a square or rectangle like this, release. Okay, so as you can see, it's highlighted with blue color lines and dots. That means you are selecting this area. And what are we going to do? We're going to copy this using move tool. Okay, so how to copy? Just make sure you hold it with one endpoint and hold control on your keyboard. Control, click your mouse and release your keyboard, and it will automatically give you a copy of this one. So make sure it goes along with the green axis. Alright, or you can do Control C and you can paste it to the other side of the house. Let's try Control V. Yeah, okay, Control V. As you can see, it's automatically copying. Alright, so there you go, you have your simple house already. So this one we don't have any measurement yet because this is our first time. So okay, So now after creating, we can apply some colors in our house. So in the right corner of your window, you can see there the materials. So we're going to use this to color our house. Alright, so we're going to color. So just go to the title, no, not the title, right here on this box right here, and select example if you are using, let's start with the roof. So we have roofing right here, roofing, so we will select roofing for the roof. Okay, and we're gonna select, let's say this one, and automatically the paint bucket tool is activated. So if you're gonna click it right here, okay, the other side, alright, it will automatically paint the face of each face of the object. Alright, next, what about let's say walls, wood, it's up to you. So just find any color, so it's up to you anyway. So let's say this one. So for me, I'm going to put this one in my wall. Right, other side. Okay. Oh, this one, that means you are selecting this. To remove that one, all you have to do is just click it anywhere. Okay, just click it anywhere. Alright, so let's color this. Okay, and also if you want this one, like the window, it's like a glass, so you can go to the glass and mirrors. So example, so let's click this one, and as you can see the inside part of the house when you click this one as a glass. Alright, okay, alright, so apply colors to each side also here. So let's say this one is wood as well. Okay, so just click it right there, so here, alright, right there. Okay, also the other part. Okay, yeah, right, the other side. Okay, to make your design looks beautiful. Alright, there you go. So here is your house. So I hope you will be able to create, or you will be able to create your project same as this, or more beautiful than this. Alright, thank you so much, and I hope see you again next lesson. Goodbye.